Hello, I'm John Proxy, and these are my Resident Evil Jhronicles.
Joseph!
Or J-Logs for short. J-Logs? Not really sure how you pronounce that.
Resident Evil.
Right, well, with the final hexagon, I can finally say goodbye to you birds. You can kindly fuck off. Stop pecking at me. I didn't know the correct answer, alright? Anyway, we are very close to the actual place we need to be, luckily. For the sake of continuity, we go through this rusty door, run past this rusty dog, and insert our hexagon into the hexagon-shaped hole in the wall. There we go, it's the star crest. Click means we can enter this new rusty door. To this new rusty location. It's a room with some stairs in it. And some more rusty doors. Right. And this key. Will I take the small key? Yes. Now I have two keys. I'm not sure why I took the second small key. Anyway, clearly I have to push this small set of stairs, the baby steps, to the correct location. Like so. Which is probably over here. There's something up there. What is it? Let's get ourselves some crank, shall we? Yes. That'll come in handy, I'm sure. Right. The biggest, rustiest doors you've ever seen. What lies beyond? We shall find out now. There's plants! Loads of plants! Lovely! And growling. Plants don't growl. Dogs growl! Oh god! No, I don't want to be attacked by dogs. I have no quarrel with you dogs. Oh god, I was just looking at plants. They're so happy to see me. Or what's the opposite of happy? Angry. They're angry to see me. Let's go through these. Oh, I guess it's a rusty gate. And I suspect I'm in poor health. I know where some plants are. Oh god, I'm in danger, aren't I? Yes, we're in a new place. The courtyard. We have to turn back time, run past these dogs. There we go. Beautiful, smooth curve there. Now we don't need those plants anymore. There's a water passage and a ladder. What's over here? A corner. Fascinating. There's a square hole. I wonder if I can use my crank on the square hole. I can use the crank. The crank is for this place. We're draining the water so we can climb down that ladder. We saw that ladder earlier. The crank immediately came in handy. It's kind of nice. The water is running down the opposite side. Huh. Maybe we should remember that. Let's climb down this ladder. Away from these dogs. Hopefully. Oh, we didn't climb down. Bloody Chris Redfield don't climb down ladders when he don't need to. He jumps down. Let's actually climb up this one. We don't jump up. We're not that good. Snakes! Oh god! It's snakes. Let's run, but we don't need to deal with it. Just run past the snakes into this rusty lift. I know there's a zombie outbreak, but like, clearly this place was dilapidated before the zombie outbreak because everything's so rusty. Even my memory is rusty. And these dogs, they just don't care for it at all. Let's go for this rusty gate away from these careless. No, let's turn back. There's like an entire room. Let's investigate the room first. Walk past these rusty dogs. They're not rusty dogs. The water is running from the upper water passage. What's up there that makes the water run away? Anyway, let's run past these dogs. And there's plants that I missed. This is beyond the gate that I didn't walk through earlier. And there's another part of, I guess. It's not the house, is it? Where are we right now? Perhaps we should look at the map and find out. There's a gargoyle to greet us, and some plants to greet us. There's been a lot of plants recently. We've been in plant heaven, because there's so many plants. There's lots of plants in plant heaven. I hope you know that. Like, you need to know that for that to make sense. Let's push this. It looks like a pushable object because it's 3D. It is cool. I don't know why we need a gargoyle, but it's there if we need one. What's in this room? More doors! Oh my word, it's a room full of doors. Let's check out. It's a bath! And a sink. Some sort of bath sink room. Nothing major though. Let's It's filled with muddy water. Well, I'm all about making water levels different than they started out as. So let's empty this bath. I mean, it's my raison d'etre. Let's get ourselves a sea room key. Croom. Oh god, there's a zombie in it. Well, I don't care for the zombies right now. So, I'm gonna shoot you. I can't really see because of the camera. Okay, right. Maybe we should pick up one of those plants. We could probably survive a bite or two. Let's see what in door number 2, though. It's a big old mystery. It's a big old box! A rusty box. It might be rusty, I can't really tell. Let's put the crank down. We probably don't need it for the time being. And these bloody small keys that have been completely useless to me. And yeah, let's save again. There's nothing special about that bed, let me tell you. Save our game. Literally our 4th save, but to be honest, I've not really been going out my way to save. So, and oh look, some spray, some first aid spray, lovely. Will I take the clip? Yeah, I shall. And let's investigate this red door, shall we? What's beyond? Must be something nice. These are wonderfully ornate doors. A little bit of slowdown and some goddamn spiders. Let's see what John of the Past thought about these goddamn spiders. I see a giant spider. Well, just if you ignore it, it'll ignore you. Oh god, no, it didn't ignore me at all. That was a lie. I have no quarrel with you spiders. Well, that seemed like an interesting room, but we'll have to investigate it later. Let's see what... Oh my god, there's a bloody plant in the floor. Bloody floor plants. What's going on with this place? Let's check out some of these doors. Oh, it's this zombie again. Right, we'll shoot him when he's further away, shall we? Make sure he put some bullets. No. Oh, I'm just terrible bad at fighting zombies, which is sort of the core point of this game, to be honest. Did I sense another shadow there? Yes, I did. The Shadow of a Second Zombie, which is also the title of my debut novel about recording vocals over zombie game footage. The Shadow of the Second Zombie. What's in this room? Oh, I gotta shoot this guy. It's been a while since I've actually seen a kind of a zombie. That's what we call them, isn't it? Yes. I was going to say like a bog standard zombie. Chris has decided to pick up this red book. We've ignored literally every other book in the entire game, but Chris has decided this has got big key energy to it, so we're keeping it. It's got like nothing important on the spine though. Anyway, let's skedaddle. Found ourselves in a parallel dimension where we hadn't emptied this bath yet, so we're going to have to re-pick up this sea room key. It's not a sea, it's just a bath full of water. It's considerably smaller than a sea. What are you talking about, John? Let's put down some of these items, like these ruddy keys again. We don't need all these small keys. Pick up the shotgun. Deal with some fucking spiders. The spiders are actually less scary than the weird slowdown the spiders cause to the game. I'm going to interpret them as Chris hallucinating because giant spiders. His brain's just interpreting it slightly differently because... I don't know. Maybe spider venom. Let's just say spider venom. I was going to say fear. The fear of spiders. Anyway, spiders have a fear of conveniently placed pool tables. So we're going to take advantage of their confusion and blow their green ichor out of their bodies. I was like, John, do you know how ichor works? Do you even know how to pronounce it? Is it Ica? It might be Ica. Let's stamp on these tiny spiders. Something that I definitely wouldn't do in real life because, I mean, they've done nothing to me. But, like, real life spiders don't cause me poison damage. I mean, they might do, but a little bit. I don't know what's up with this pool table. It looks like some sort of code. I spent a long time trying to figure out what the code... It's like a clock. I get it as a clock. You keep telling me it's a clock, but I don't know what to do with this information. So let's look at the dartboard. Maybe it's got something to do with that. No. Let's have a look at this. What is it? It's a pinball machine, isn't it? That's what it is. Let's have a look at this. Gain! Well, I have gained nothing from this endeavour. Let's pick our gun back up again. We've dealt with those spiders now. We utilised a conveniently placed... Oh god, it's a bloody plant again! I need to deal with that plant at some point. Yes, there's no conveniently placed pool table for that plant, let me tell you. Anyway, let's investigate the end of this long hallway. Look, a door! Oh god, I can't mentally deal with a door right now. But we have to. We have to, Chris. We have to go through that door. Whatever's on the other side, we have to deal with it. It's a room full of more doors. Oh god, it's a worst nightmare. Let's investigate this door. It's the most interesting of the doors. It's locked, but there's a panel with a number of keys. Will you push the keys? Yes, I shall. Incredibly fast. Oh man, I am the king of pushing keys at a tremendous speed. I definitely haven't made the footage considerably faster. Somebody decided they'd lock a room, but instead of just having a key code, it's just going to be Simon Says. Not Simon Says. Lights out. That's what it is. So that's pretty shoddy security, if you ask me. But let's investigate this room. See what's on the other side. It's useless. Chris can't handle chemicals. I think you'll find he can. I think you'll find we destroyed a plant earlier with some chemical. So whatever. Let's leave that room, that Jill room, and investigate another room. Not this one, it's locked. The plate says 03 though. What's over here? What is like a white ball on the... What is it? Oh god, it's full of death hornets. It's full of death hornets. Resident Evil predicted death hornets. I think they might already exist. But let's run away from these. Oh god, it won't move at all. There seems to be something obstructing the door from the other side. Let's run into the hornets, but through them to the other side. We did also forget to investigate this sort of table. Is it a table? It's got a key. It's got the dormitory key, which we need. So we're gonna get away from these fucking hornets. Out of this familiar door. There we go. We're safe from hornets now. And we need the sea room key, don't we? But we have gained an item, so we can't teleport our way there. But what's this? You've used the dormitory key. This is at this point I go, wait. Just get rid of the useless key, of course. But like, oh god, I need to look at the keys to find out what they say. Because that was clearly key 2. Let's go through this door. Oh, it's a bathroom zombie. And look, the bath isn't even full. I can't even empty it. My joy of changing the level of water's denied to me. There's no water left. There's a clip in the sink though. So that's a small comfort at the very least. What's in this room? There's a map. We'll take the map, obviously. It's a dormitory sketch, which we will take. And there's an item on the bed which we're going to look at. The Plant 42 report. Several staff members have already fallen victim to this. Well, it said a bunch of other stuff. But we're going to solve this puzzle? Is it a puzzle? And go down this underground hallway with this box. It says UMB. That stands for Umbrella Massive Box. I'm going to leave that box. It's probably a puzzle. I definitely need to push it, but we'll come back. We'll see why we need to push it. Beyond these other boxes. Oh, there's a hole. Let's push the box into the hole, like so. And oh look, it's water, which Chris doesn't want to get his clothes wet, so we'll make a makeshift bridge, shall we? Right, well, clearly I know what the third box is for then, don't I? Let's push it back, because it needs to be on the other side, otherwise we can't get any leverage. So there we go, that's better. We're in a much better position now with this Umbrella Massive Box. Is that an M? I've decided it's an M. It could be a different letter of the alphabet. Anyway, we've created our bridge. Chris no longer needs to get wet. We have access to this plant. And the room beyond the plant. There's several plants. We'll pick them both up, obviously. And maybe heal ourselves, because hornets. And we're going to have to get wet anyway. Never mind. All right. Well, now we're in this big soggy room, which also slows me down. Which makes me worry. It makes me think there might be some sort of slowing down creature. Oh my god, it's sharks! There's sharks in this game. Get away. Very slowly get away from the sharks. I put quite a lot of effort into trying to find out if there was some sort of setting I could click. that would help me out with these slow motion sucks. I'm also literally running slower because I'm in the water, but the game is definitely running slowly. Oh god, there's no keyhole for this locked door. What about this one? It is, but it says I need the control room key. Ah, I needed the control room key. Right, well that's the C room key, isn't it? Let's return and get that key. What's beyond this gargoyle first? It's some plants. As I said, we are in plant heaven right now. Paradise, which sort of implies plants anyway, doesn't it? It's kind of, paradise is kind of a planty. I mean, it conjures plants in your head because you think about a Garden of Eden, don't you? Garden of Eden is obviously full of herbs of all different kinds. Fucking this sort of plant is nowhere near the Garden of Eden. Let me tell you. Okay, we should probably deal with that plant now because it's been waging a one plant war against Chris Redfield. Is it one plant though? It might. I don't know. Well, anyway, let's put these plants away. Maybe we should gather the rest at some point as well. Possibly we'll do this off screen. But in the meantime, we've picked up the control room key. Maybe the crank as well. I don't know. There's a lot of water about. We might need the crank. But yes, it's at this point where I'm like, okay, I figured out what this gargoyle's for. Gargoyles, natural enemy of plants. Did you know that? It's true. That's because gargoyles normally still. Plants normally still. But under the right circumstances, they'll start moving. Natural enemies, you see. That's what I'm going with. That's my explanation. I don't have time to think of a better one. Something to do with gorgons and turning to stone. Petrified wood. You make your own lore up. Plants, gargoyles, natural enemies. Anyway, we managed to open this new room. Oh my goodness. It's a plant. It's the root of the plant. And there's a bag here with nothing useful inside. Thanks, game, for putting that there. Fascinating. There's a shiny thing, though. What is it? What shines in this room? It's another small key. No, we have many. It looks like a plant root. Thanks, Chris. Right. Did we gain anything from that room? Oh my word! Why did we run this way? Run the other way. Anyway, let's run the other way. In this parallel reality dimension. Another dimension. Ooh, look, that's presumably the place the shark was before it broke. Oh, well, that's a nice bit of environmental storytelling, which we get to savour because we're currently running in slow motion. I think it's just the shark. Maybe there might be one more creature in the game that causes it. It's still locked. You picked the wrong room. Oh god. We're going to have to do this all over again. Right, but we don't because I can just cut ahead using the magic of cutting. No, we almost did it again. Blimey. Use the C room key. Yes. The key's useless now. We'll throw it into the water. Oh, this room's flashing. Flashing red. The colour of danger. But whose danger? Mine or the shark's? There's a lever. Will you move it? Well, yeah. Of course I'm going to move the lever. Because it's going to drain the water. And I love me some water draining. That water at a level? No, I want it to be an entirely separate level. I live for that shit. There's a button. Will I push it? No, I'm not going to just randomly push every single button I see. That would be crazy. Right. We're going to investigate those sharks on the next episode. I've been John Proxy. And these have been my Resident Evil Jhronicles. Thank you. Thank you for watching.